For all those that are new to the channel, let me give you a quick backstory before we jump into the video. Took my car to get painted 2 years ago. It's been in the paint shop nearly 2 years. Some garbage paint shop that decides to want to leave my car outside along with others with the hood off, and my engine got a lot of water in it, rain inside the carb. Carb wasn't covered, and my engine became seized. And now I'm fighting a battle to try to unseize it. And I'm going to show you guys the inside of the engine right now. And let me show you guys how the engine sound before I took it there. How it look. Everything was brand new on the engine. Everything. I replaced everything. Look at this, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if it's going to come through on the camera real good, but there's mold and corrosion all on this cylinder head. The back one looks okay. This one, you can see rust. It's not coming through perfect on the camera, but you guys can see rust all inside of there. This is the front one. Don't look bad. Try to see if I can get some more light in here. It's not bad in this front one. It's these two that's terrible. The two metal cylinders. That's not that bad, but this is awful. This one back here. Look at that. Look at the cylinder walls. Look at the mold on top of the piston. So let's go on the other side. The driver's side. So this is the going to the front one first. Not bad. Pretty clean. This one is terrible. This is probably the worst one. Look at that. Look at that, guys. But I'm going to take the engine out again. We're at the third one here. Not bad. Not bad. Let's look back here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is the real one. I just want to get it unseized to see how it looks. That's all I want to do, guys. Look at that. Oh man. Alright, just thought I'd share that with you guys. So I'm about to mix a concoction to save my engine, guys, to see would it free up my engine. So we got some ATF fluid, some brake fluid, acetone. However much acetone I got, I'm gonna do one part this, and 2 parts this. So these two will be the same amount, and we'll double it with the ATF fluid. I know you can go 50 and 50 with the acetone ATF mix, but I want to go 25% this, and 50% ATF mix. So we're going to use this container. We're going to mix it here. So I'm not sure how much acetone in here, but we're going to see. And we're outside in the well ventilated area. It's beautiful out here today. It's about 75 degrees. So we have about 8 ounces. We got about 8 ounces. Okay, here's the test subject. Look at those cylinders, guys. Man. I can get a better view there. So we'll put the works. We'll use the works on this side of the engine. And on this side, don't seem as bad. We'll use the concoction. I have a vintage timer here, guys. This is an hour timer. We're gonna set that in a second once we test it out. So first up, we're gonna use the works. We're gonna set the timer as soon as we put the works in. I'm gonna fill these cylinders up. You can start to see the rust running away right now. We're gonna get as much as we can in this cylinder. Set the timer. You guys can hear it. Timer set. Shake it up still a little bit better. We're only gonna use it probably on this one, just to kind of see what it does. Okay, the timer is set, and we'll be back in about an hour, guys, and see how we're looking. Okay, guys, we're about at the 30-minute mark. Look at this stuff foaming out. What I should have done was rotate the engine to be somewhat vertical, so the stuff can sit inside the pistons and shine up real well, because that's not being covered back there. But we will see what is going to happen with the rest of the parts. So about 33 minutes that went past, and yeah, we're moving out. We're trying to see what's happening, but it's foaming. It's foaming now. So we're gonna see. Look at the other side. Like I said, this is a slow concoction. This is take days, if not weeks, to work. And I should have waited. I should have postponed this test, but it's okay. We'll probably drain this off and rotate the engine some, so we can get a better result. So we'll be back out here when the timer stops. I'm just gonna rotate the engine some, guys. I'm gonna rotate the engine some and use the motor hoist to help it stay balanced. I'm gonna rotate the engine a little bit. Okay, just rotate it 25 minutes. For the next 25 minutes, we're gonna see how it is. So fill it up now. Okay, guys, we're about 8 minutes away. Look at that. I may set it for an additional 30 minutes because I did turn the engine upright, facing vertical, 30 minutes into the test. Just curious to see how those cylinder walls are going to look. And be back in a minute. You know what, we can test it right now while you guys are watching. set it for, I'll put it at 35. And then I'll rotate the engine over after it hits 0 and see how everything look. All right, guys, it's about 10 minutes left. This stuff is bubbling all over the place. I'm gonna cover it. We're gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna cover it up. We're gonna come back tomorrow and see how it looks. We'll be back. Testing tomorrow. We'll check it out tomorrow, guys. Okay, guys. I'm gonna make a little bit more concoction. And we know the middle 2 cylinders on the passenger side is terrible. The back one is okay. I'm gonna put a little bit there. The front one's okay. And as far as this side, the back one is terrible. The third one is okay. And the second one is terrible here. Front one's okay. Y'all can use the funnel like this to guide it down inside those ports. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. So, guys, something interesting. The cylinders that was sitting, the cylinders that was rusted out really bad. I didn't have to pour much concoction inside of them because I guess they were the ones that's towards the top of the motor more when the engine stopped. So if you can see, that's one of them that was bad. I didn't have to pour much in there at all. And the back one was okay. The middle one was bad. I didn't have to pour much in there at all. And the front one was okay. So I poured the same amount just about in all 4 on this side. And the same as the other side. The back one was bad. As you can see, it's the concoction is still somewhat in the intake. The middle one was, the third one on this side, cylinder 7, was down, so that's fine. It wasn't rusty on that one. And this one, look at that, cylinder 6. It was most likely that piston was up because it didn't require much, and that was rusty. And the first one was good. The cylinders with the piston that was up is the ones that's rusted. So we're gonna see how this plays out. I'll check back in a week or so as I'm working on the vehicle. Okay, guys, it's the next day. The wind has blown our cover to the side. It's extremely windy out here. Look at this. Kind of bug too. I'll rotate the engine about another. I'll let it sit for a little bit more longer. Then I'll rotate the engine and let this drain out. And then we're gonna see how it looks. Okay, guys, I let it sit for an additional day because I had to make a run yesterday and I wasn't able to get back in time to film. So should have helped it. Let's turn it over and empty this stuff out and see how it looks. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Completely cleaned up. Let's get some spray and clean this out and see. Let me rotate the engine back up and we're gonna look and see how it looks. We're gonna do this side after we rotate the engine. We'll do this side next and see if the engine spins over freely. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Because these pistons are aluminum, I thought it would eat through the aluminum. I'm not sure if it did any damage to the rings, but I'm pretty sure these are free. So we're gonna spray some WD-40 inside of them just to keep them from re-rusting. We're gonna do the other side, but that is incredible. So at least I got a backup for my engine. Okay, so I got some WD-40 on here. Look at that, guys. This looked way better than it did before when the block was removed from the car. Oh, look at that piston. So we just got some WD-40 on them. I'm about to rotate them. And we're gonna do the other side and we'll check it out tomorrow. I'll show you guys. Look at these cylinder walls. These look way worse than this side. Much worse. Look at that. clear. So let's tilt it and do this side. We're just gonna do these three. All right, here we go. Like I said, all we want to do, guys, we don't have to get the entire cylinder wall free of rust. We just want to get down there where the piston moves so it can free up. And we're gonna turn this engine. This stuff gonna start foaming anyway. So we'll be back, it's gonna start foaming. We're gonna cover this up real good this time so it won't, because it's supposed to rain. And look at that. Look at that, guys. So let me cover the block up and we'll be back tomorrow to see how free this engine rotates. Remember, guys, it wasn't turning at all. Wow. Wow. Let me finish spinning it some more. I need to get my tripod out here so you guys can see everything. Look at that. The pistons don't appear to be damaged. That's what my concern was. But let's lube these up. Some WD-40. All right, we're gonna try to spin the engine over now. Remember, guys, this engine was seized a few years back. It sat outside for the last 3 or 4 years. It's been outside, uncovered, just out here in my junk pile. I got a whole bunch of stuff that got to get junked. It's been sitting out here for about 3 or 4 years. You guys seen how it was. So, okay, guys, here we go. Let me show you guys the orientations of the pistons so you guys can see I didn't touch anything. I didn't do anything yet. It's the exact same how they were when we started. So let's set the camera down. Hold on. Okay, using the motor hoist for some tension. You guys seen it move, guys. It moved. It moved the opposite way. Let me turn it back. We're gonna work it back and forward. Wow. We're gonna work it back and forward, guys. By me not filling the cylinders all the way up with the works, this gunk, whatever it is stopping it from going up. This rust build up around here. But we almost there. Watch. Okay, there we go. I got my first full rotation, guys. Let me show you guys. Okay, guys, this was just a test engine. I don't recommend putting a monkey wrench on this shaft, period. But we freed the engine and the pistons look super good. They look good, guys. So for all the engine experts, please get in the comments and let me know your take on if there's any possible damage dealing with stuff like this. It didn't last. We had it in there for 2 days both times due to it rain, but I'm pretty sure if we came back in it one day, it'd have been fine. So yeah, we freed the engine up and everything looks great. It looks great. It looks better than when we removed the engine. It looks great. Upon close inspection, guys, there looks to be no damage to the pistons whatsoever. They look the exact same. So, all right, guys, let me know what you think about this. If I don't get my engine seized, this is the route I may be going. And if it is, if something does happen to it, I'll just remove it and fix it. But the thing is to get it unseized, and this seems to work simply amazing, better than anything I've seen thus far or have tried. So this may be the next solution. I'm gonna I got an old Ragley vacuum. I'm gonna suck that crap out of there, the ATF concoction out of there, and I'm just gonna use some of this, guys. I'll use some of this and then I'll suck it out. You know, I know 2 days it won't damage anything. I don't want to leave it in there for a week. 2 days I can just remove it and the engine will be unseized. So that may be the next thing I'll be going to. I'll probably have an update video on that soon. Let me know what you guys think, please. It's important for all the engine builders. Let me know what you guys think about using a product like some toilet bowl cleaner, the works. It costs less than $3 and it's done what appears to be an amazing job. We got amazing results out of this engine that's been out here forever. This is a small block Chevy engine. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Once again, hit that notification bell so you guys be notified when I upload new content. We got it freed up, guys. We got it unseized. Terrence and I'm out. Oh, I'm gonna note, if you do use this, make sure it has the yellow tag on it because it's a bottle identical to this. And if you don't have the yellow tag on it, it won't work. It's not the good kind.